Islam Makhachev and Dan Hooker in the lightweight division. Dan Hooker taking the fight on short notice, replacing Rafael dos Anjos, but this fight is going to be a good one, man. Dan Hooker coming off a very, very solid win in his last fight over Nasser Hakparas. Before that, losing to Chandler and Dustin Poirier, beating Ally Quinta, Paul Felder, James Vick, Gilbert Burns, Jim Miller, Mark Diakese. A lot of very solid guys in the lightweight division, but overall, of course, I'm going to go Islam Makhachev to win. He's a minus 650 favorite, 20 wins and 1 loss. The only way I see Islam losing this fight is going to be a knockout. The only loss on Islam Makhachev's record is Adriano Martinez by first-round knockout. That's exactly what Dan Hooker needs to do to win, because we already know Islam's defensive striking is very, very good. He doesn't eat a lot of damage as he's coming in to land the takedown. He's just very, very good. He's very defensively sound. He's going to come forward with a lot of volume, a lot of pressure, defending the strikes of Dan Hooker, coming in with a takedown, maybe a body lock takedown, maybe a single leg. I have no idea what takedown he's going to go for, but he has the wrestling, he's got the grappling, and he's going to stay on top of Dan Hooker for 3 straight rounds, and most likely win the fight by decision. I don't think Dan Hooker is going to get submitted or TKO'd or anything like that. He's been knocked out by Michael Chandler, Edson Barbosa, all those type of guys. His only submission loss was way back in Haitan Wu, and Islam Makhachev isn't really the ground upon type of guy, so he's not going to get the TKO, and because Dan Hooker's submission defense is very, very solid, I don't think Islam will submit him, and then the fight goes all the way, and Islam does win the fight by decision. But, again, Dan Hooker, if he wants to win the fight, the game plan is keep the fight at range, use that height, use that reach, keep on moving on the outside, jabbing a 1-2 in, don't throw any kicks. That's one thing. Dan Hooker just needs to stop throwing the kicks. If he's throwing leg kicks, if he throws body kicks, they can potentially be caught by Islam Makhachev, and it can be an easy single leg takedown for Islam, and it can ruin a whole entire round. So Dan Hooker needs to stay off the kicks, mainly just jabbing a 1-2 in that range. If Islam Makhachev is able to close that distance, get the fight to the clinch, he needs to kind of get the underhooks a little bit, get one underhook on the left, on the left arm, and then just start elbowing Islam Makhachev, maybe pulling off. When they're breaking from the clinch, land the knees to the body, and maybe another elbow as they're exiting in the clinch. But the elbows and knees in the clinch are going to be the main ways I see Dan Hooker winning, because eventually, of course, Islam will be able to close that distance and clinch up with Dan Hooker, and that is where he really needs to do the damage. The main way I see him winning is not going to be a knockout where Islam goes, whoa, goes like that and gets actually knocked unconscious. The main way I see Dan Hooker winning is actually going to be a cut. I think he might be able to cut Islam Makhachev with one of those elbows, maybe land some knees or something like that and get a TKO win, maybe do the doctor stoppage or something like that. That would be the main way Dan Hooker can win the fight. But overall, I think even with the elbows, even with those knees, Islam Makhachev is just, he's so relentless with those takedowns. Eventually, he's going to get the fight down, and he's going to get the decision winner right there. 30-27 decision for Islam Makhachev. Really good fight in the lightweight division.